Welcome to another Thrift with Me video. So today we are on the lookout for blue tags. As you can see, those are half off. So as always, I began in the VHSs. This time they were really picked over. I pretty much only am looking for sealed VHSs. And if it looks like it's something that could have value, I'll scan it and see, but there really wasn't anything today. So I went pretty quickly through this section and then we moved on after that. Next, we went over to the mug section. As you can see, my store had a lot of Starbucks mugs that day. Sometimes I will look up a Starbucks mug if it looks unique, but they were really pricing them up. As you can see, they wanted $10 for that mug. So, yeah, there really wasn't any profit. But there was a lot of Starbucks that day. Sometimes they can be good. I kind of looked at this one for a minute because it was blue tag, so it was half off, and I think it was $4.99. But again, there's still just not a lot of profit in mugs unless it's something super unique. So most of these Starbucks ones that you can see are pretty plain. So I didn't end up grabbing any of those. They had some more over here on this section. So I was kind of looking through here to see if I could find anything fun. All right, next up we moved on to the health and beauty section. Again, this section was really picked over this day as well. Usually I can find some pretty decent unopened products in here, but other than these Yes to Tomatoes items, I didn't see anything else that was new. And with that kind of thing, with those open tubs that you can open, I'm always a little leery about buying those because you don't know if someone did open it and get into it or not. So I try to buy things that are a little easier to tell. But as you can see, there really wasn't a lot. There was a lot of travel size stuff, but nothing that I could see that was worth anything. Over here on this shelf is usually where they have perfumes and stuff, and I saw a lot of perfumes this day, so I got excited at first until I realized they were all Avon. And I don't know, I should research it a little bit, but I've heard from other people that Avon perfumes don't have value. So I actually have never looked it up. That's something I should do for myself. But they had a lot there. Just, yeah, they were all Avon. So I kind of looked through here just to see if there was anything else mixed in, but I didn't see anything else. That's another Avon one. They have some cool bottles though, actually, the Avon ones. Alexa was with me. She was pointing out some more on this bottom shelf. And a lot of these were empty too, so I really don't want to pick up empty bottles. Most of the time I'm looking for some that have still perfume in it. All right, next we went to toys because Alexa wanted to find a stuffed animal. She thought that one might be a squishable or squish animal, whatever they're called, but it wasn't. And so I was just looking at some of the stuffies this day, trying to see if I could find anything good. This is one of the areas I've been actually having really good luck with the plush and stuffed animals. So I've been spending a little bit more time looking through those. And then also board games and puzzles I have started looking at more. But right now I'm only looking for sealed ones because I don't want to take the time to check if all the pieces are there. So I kind of look through, see if there's anything sealed, and then I can just do a quick barcode scan. So that's what I've been doing with the board games and puzzles. And like I said, I've been having pretty good luck so far. Make sure that you watch till the end because I will have a haul to show you what I actually did end up taking home. But here we moved on to denim. I was hoping to find, those were really cute. I was hoping to find some good jeans this day, but their jean prices were so high. I don't know if you noticed, but they were like $12.99 and up. So the lowest price I could find was $12.99. And I hardly found any that were blue tags, and there was absolutely just nothing of value. There was a couple pairs I might have picked up if the price was better, but at that price point, it had to be something amazing for me to pay that much for it, and there just really wasn't. So I went kind of quickly through here, and I then ended up moving on because I just wasn't having very good luck, as you can see. I will mention real quick, I actually am planning to start a series since I do these shop with me videos once a week. On my Instagram stories, I'm going to be doing basically Would You Thrift It, where I'll show a picture of an item with its price and take a poll and find out from you guys whether or not you would have purchased it at that price point. So if you're interested in following along and playing that game, it's one of my favorites to play on other people's Instagrams. Make sure that you check out my Instagram. It's Lisa_V23. And I will have it linked below as always. But yeah, you can see I'm just really struggling with the jean section this day. So I think pretty soon here I get frustrated and end up walking away because there wasn't, like here I was showing you $10 for these celebrity pink jeans and they were so worn. I just stopped to show you guys that price because I couldn't believe how much they were trying to get for these jeans. But clearly, I mean, people are paying it, otherwise they wouldn't keep charging it. So I'm going to have to start shopping more often at my bins because the prices are just getting so high at my thrift store. But it's just really hard for me to find the time to go there because my bins is so far away. I stopped to look at these for a minute because $7.99, that was actually like a decent price, but they were so worn out. I couldn't pay that much for a really worn pair of jeans. But anyways, as I was saying, my bins is it's like a 30-minute drive each way, you know, so that's like an hour that I have to invest just in driving there and back. And then usually I only have a short amount of time, like 2 hours or less to thrift. So using up that much time just to get there is kind of hard. But yeah, anyway, I need to go more often because as you can see, I really can't find much with the prices that they have at the store. Oh, here we go. I found a pair of AG. These were men's jeans stuck in the wrong place. They were $10, but they're blue tack, so they were half off. They're colored denim, which I don't like to pick up, but for men's, this color isn't too bad. It's kind of like a khaki color, so I did end up bringing those guys home. I don't know. I don't know if that was a good choice or not. We'll find out. All right, next I went over to this shoe section, as you can see, and I was having the same issue here pretty much the entire day. I'll just not keep saying it. That whole day that I was in the store, all the prices were crazy high everywhere I went, so I was really struggling to find anything that was decent to take home. So it was the same issue in the shoe section. Yeah, I found a couple pairs of shoes that were decent that I might have picked up if the price was better, but the prices were just really high, so I was kind of skimming fast because I knew the prices were high, so I was really looking for something that had to be like extremely high quality to be able to pay the prices that they were asking for these shoes. So as you can see, I was going pretty quick. This was a pair of fake Doc Martens, so I stopped to look at those to check them out. I did see a pair of Doc Marten heels. I don't think I got it on camera. They were actually wanting $20 for them, and it was a really odd style. I looked up comps, and it just wasn't worth it because they were like a pair of heeled sandals. But yeah, $20, it just felt like that was way too much. In fact, actually might have got it on camera. I think we're going to see it in a second. These were a pair of Echoes. I stopped to look at them because they were $7.99, but they were just really, really worn. So even at $7.99, I didn't think it was worth it. Here's those Doc Martens I was talking about. So yeah, it was just an odd style. I didn't know how this style would do, and $20 is a lot to risk on something that you're not sure about. They were in great condition though, but yeah, I did look up comps. It didn't seem to be very exciting. So now we're looking at sweaters and cardigans section. Again, I'm going really, really quick because I'm like, okay, I just need to find a decent brand. If I can find a decent brand, it might be worth paying their prices. So here we go. I found a Wild Fox sweatshirt. This was really cute, like ombre style. It was $7.99. I did pick that up. That's kind of on the high end for me to pay for that item, but I needed to take something home. So that one came home with me. You guys will see at the end in the haul, but this was a really small haul that I did end up taking home this day. I did not find as much as I usually find, so yeah, just still looking, hoping to find something good. My store hasn't got like all the sweater aisles yet, so this is like the only sweater aisle. It's like a bunch of sweatshirts and cardigans and everything all in one section, because they still have like swimsuits and shorts out. Hopefully they'll switch that over soon. But anyway, yeah, sorry, the camera got a little blurry there.
The tea bags that you just stick in the mug and then you pour.
Still not having much luck, and we're almost done with this aisle. I honestly can't remember exactly what I found now. It's been like a week since I actually filmed this, so I'm kind of looking at it like with you guys, like, ooh, did I miss something I should have found this day? I don't know if you guys ever do that, if you film videos, but sometimes I go back and I'm like, oh, I missed that. I didn't look at those shoes, or, you know, you see things differently when you look back. But yeah, it looks like a lot of Walmart and Target brands, which is usually most of what I find at my store, so it's not too surprising. Had to fix that hanger. Sorry about that. It's hard to do things one-handed when you're filming and also trying to look through these racks, so sometimes that happens, and then I have to just fix it real quick. This I was looking at, it was obviously like from Shein or something like that, but it was kind of a cool design on it. There was a lot of vintage this day, but not most of it was not good vintage. This was a cashmere sweater, a vintage cashmere sweater, so I did end up picking that guy up. Again, it was men's, but it was in the women's section. I found a few things like that this day. I feel like most of my haul actually was more men's items than women's, even though I didn't go into any of the men's aisles. So, all right. So that's pretty much it for this portion. There's my cart. It's pretty small. Okay, welcome back. I am home now. Again, I still have my same allergy issue, so I'm gonna probably be wearing my glasses for a little while here. So excuse the mess, but I wanted to show you guys what I did end up picking up while I was in the store today. Some of this you saw on camera, but a lot of it you didn't. The first thing is from Soft Surroundings, and it is, I'm gonna say new without tags because there's no tags, but it does, obviously it hasn't been worn. It has the button still attached. It's a size large. And it's just like a boho style short sleeve blouse, kind of a taupe color. It was only $5.99. I was actually having a really difficult time finding anything that was priced reasonably today. I think they have some new pricers, and you would have seen in the video, some of the prices were outrageous. So I was finding it a little bit difficult to find anything good. But next up, I found this Wild Fox sweatshirt. This I did find on camera. Looks like it's missing a size, unfortunately, but I'll just estimate the size. It looks like an extra large to me. It's a really pretty, just ombre, kind of a mint green and pink oversized sweatshirt. This was also $5.99, so that was probably one of my favorite finds of the day. Next up, this is actually a vintage piece. I don't really know this brand. I'll look it up, but it's Allen Payne. I don't know if that is anything, but it is 100% cashmere. Which is why I picked it up. And it's a really beautiful bright red too, so I feel like this will be great around the holidays. Somebody's gonna really want this because it's just a really good quality. I checked it over, there's no flaws on it, so it's so soft. It feels really good. Someone took good care of this sweater. You can tell with cashmere right away. A lot of times if it's been washed wrong or you know, been exposed to moths, you'll be able to tell, but this one is in great condition for vintage especially. Oh, how much did I pay for that? That was also $7.99. Okay, and I think this is the last piece of clothing. I did not find a lot with the clothes today. The last thing is this pair of AG. You know what's funny too? I didn't go in the men's section, but these are men's, and this sweater is men's. They had a bunch of men's stuff stuck in with the women's. Same thing with the shoes. I didn't go to the men's shoes, but a bunch of men's shoes were stuck in with the women's. It was weird. That's another reason I think there were some new employees, but this is just AG, the graduate. I don't like picking up AG women's jeans anymore, but men's jeans still sell for me. And this particular style is just like a slim straight, usually does pretty well. And it was a blue tag, so it was half off. So it was priced at $10, so half off was $5. I mean, that's probably the most I would pay for a pair of AG jeans. I usually pick these up from the bins, but they were in good condition. And again, I was struggling to find anything. So I kind of bought a couple things I might not have normally selected. All right, next up, I have a pair of shoes. These are just Skechers. I don't know if they're anything good, but they're Skechers and Shaq collab. So I probably should have looked them up, but I didn't. I will look them up probably when I'm done filming here. But they were in good condition, a little dirty. I'll have to wipe them down. Good condition, and they were blue tags. So normally $14.99. half off of that. So like 7 something, 750. So I'm just looking them over to make sure I didn't miss any damage, but it seems like they're pretty good, just a little dirty. So I'll look those up and see if they have value. If not, I can still exchange them. That's the nice thing about my store. I just save my receipt. I can exchange it if I get it home and realize, oh, I probably shouldn't have grabbed this. All right, I did grab one toy. This is just another one of those Boyd's Bears. I did a haul a few weeks ago. I want to say it was like 3 or 4 weeks ago. And I picked up a bunch of these Boyd's Bears. Somebody had donated their entire collection and they had a lot of them there at the store, but they were priced kind of high. So I just picked some of the best ones out when I did that, and I left a bunch behind. Well, today when I went back, I realized that all of them had blue tags. And since it's now half off blue tags, I dug through to see if I could find any left. This was the only one I saw left. So he was originally $2.99, so I paid $1.50. I figured I haven't listed those Boyd's Bears yet because I want to put them all in a group photo and haven't set up for that. So anyway, I'm going to throw him in with the other ones, and that'll increase what I can charge for the lot. So, all right, this was kind of a mystery to me, but I brought it home so I could research it. I did do a quick Google like photo search and I couldn't find anything about it, but I don't know, this is either vintage or it's made to look vintage, but it looks vintage to me. So it's called Oodles of Paper, and it is like a paper rollout that you roll for the kids to color on. And just the packaging, if you look at it closely, looks super vintagey. So I don't know, it could be just a, like, you know, like I said, a more recent thing that's made to look vintage. It even has like the price on it. 75-foot roll, 49 cents manufactured suggested price. So that part was like, maybe it is vintage. Anyways, I'm guessing if it is, it's probably the 70s or something. I don't know. I'm going to look it up. There is a trademark on here. It says 1971 Scott Paper Company. So I don't know. It was cool enough for me to pick it up. How much did this cost? It cost me $1.99. So I figured I'm going to take it home, look it up. It's kind of interesting. If it doesn't have any value, worst case scenario, I'll let my daughter use it because she'll love it. She loves art. So anyway, the last thing, so as you can see, it was a really small haul. I didn't find a lot this day. The last thing is a mug. Let me open it up. This is vintage, but it's not as old as I thought it was at first. So it is just a little coffee mug. It says Daily Delight Coffee Radiant Roast. I really liked the colors on here. Very fall vibes to me, and we're heading into fall. It is marked Yesteryear brand by Westwood, and then it has a date of 1992. So it is vintage, just not super old vintage, but I still think it's cool. I like the style, so I think somebody's gonna want it. I paid, how much did I pay? I paid $1.99 for it, and yeah, I'll probably be able to get it, I don't know, 12 to 15 for it, hopefully. So that's everything. It was a pretty small haul. I really was struggling this day with finding anything. Like I said, their prices, I don't know. I need to make a trip to the bin soon, you guys. I've been planning to do it. I just haven't had the time. I haven't had a babysitter, so I haven't been able to go, but I really, really need to go because my Goodwill is just jacking up the prices, and it's getting harder and harder to find a good deal. So leave me comments below. Let me know if you're having the same issue at your local stores. But that's it for my haul today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.